This is called the Truckin on by Carefree. Our canopy is, well, I assume the original one. It's getting all holey, looks crappy, whatever. So I'm going to be changing this with a brand new one. We actually got two of them because the first one came in and they made it upside down. So we called them and they graciously sent us a second one, just said keep the first one. What are they going to do with it anyway? So I'm not exactly sure how to do this. I've done them on a big one on our fifth wheel. I think I should be able to handle this, but we'll see what happens. I think the easiest way to get it off is just to cut it. So we'll cut it along here. Obviously this is spring loaded, so even though it's out right now, when I cut it, it's just going to roll up like you see in the old black and white movies. So let's do it while I hold it. Cuts pretty easy. I got a sharp blade and this is pretty old. And then it falls in your face just like that. Now it's going to roll it like that and probably keep rolling. So I'll just let the tension go off of it. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Seems like an awful lot of tension. So, okay. So this thing is really stuck in here on this side. Everything else seems loose, but sometimes they have a screw going into it, but I don't see any screw or anything. So I'm going to put some vice grips and try to hammer it. Okay, that didn't work. We re-grip for try number 2. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm going to try to pry this channel open a little bit if possible. I don't know if I can get a screwdriver in there. It's pretty dang tight. Upon further inspection, there is a screw and it's in the channel. You can't see it like I expected to be, like just going from the bottom in or something. So let's see if I got the right one. Kind of hard. I got sun in my eyes. Okay. It's probably the smaller one. I actually have a special square bit screwdriver for this purpose. Now it's probably just going to slip out like butter. We'll see. Yep. Maybe not like butter, but it's coming out. I was worried about this being in the way, but it looks like it's, well, at least coming out, so we should be able to get it back in okay. And that's it. I realized that this end here is spring loaded, and I should have secured it before I took it off because I lost count of the spring wind, so let's see when those come out. So I'm just gonna have to guess when I wind it up and then put a lock in there. So I'm probably gonna do like 15 turns or something like that. This in here is the non-spring end. This is the end we got to take off so we can slip the old one off and the new one on. So let's drill these rivets out right here. This is how the end cap is secured. This is kind of like a big roller, same type of way. And it'd be helpful if I got the one with the drill bit in it.
I feel like we've made some mistakes.
Yeah. So.
That's how it goes, DIY.
This is a different size. This one's not. I'm not pleased with it.
Luckily, Rick is very handy, and I think you can overcome these things that we did wrong.
Anyway, this is all drilled out, so let's pull the cap off. Voila, just like that. So now this should slide out. The spline, I guess they think they call it the spline, which hopefully I don't have a screw on just like the other part was. Well, I'll look harder this time. How's that? So I'm not seeing one here. I can't tell underneath there. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, it comes right off. Okay. This part we're going to leave on because this is help pull it out. We probably could have got a new one, but it's still working, so oh well. All right, and I'm going to do the thing I should have done before I took it off, was put a cotter pin in the hole when it was wound up. So now I just got to pre-wind it. I don't know how much it's supposed to be, so I'm just going to guess 5 or 6 turns, and then put the cotter pin to lock it, and then we can put everything together. You'll see in a minute. So this shows which way to wind it.
Well, you said 15 before, now you're going to do 6.
I did say 15?
You did.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making sure you're putting out the right info.
Well, I don't know. There's no info that I can find.
So you are the info.
Oh. Feeling pretty tight. So it's going to be tighter than this when you actually pull it out. So this is going to be in the resting position. So I don't think it should be that tight. It should be enough to pull it back. So just put this all the way through.
So the tension is when you roll it back up and it slams up against the top.
Okay, so now this is pre-tension. It's got the cotter pin. Like I said, this is how it should have been before I did it. When you buy a brand new one, this is what it is also. So when you get it all put on, you're supposed to pull it out. Now we got to put the awning on this and the cap.
We get to put the new tarp on?
New tarp on this, and then the cap, roll it up, stick it on there, and then put the arms on.
Where did we get this from?
Carefree of Colorado.
They make like most of the... Do they make most of the awnings?
Probably. Yeah, I'm not sure if A&E is different, but Carefree of Colorado makes a lot of them. Or maybe they make A&E. I don't know.
So this is called the...
This is the Truckin on. Truckin. Not
Truckin on.
Without a G, on.
So this little piece, this is the first one we ordered, which was wrong, is $300.
Yeah, that's what's shipping, right?
Yeah, but it's $300 for this, okay?
So it's kind of rip off because you can get big ones for that much, but that's specialty products.
So I'm going to give you some tips if you go to order, because their website is terrible and their customer service is terrible. Sorry, Carefree of Colorado or whoever you are.
I think they're overwhelmed, let's put it that way. But
when you order it, this is premium vinyl. I didn't realize it has these ugly red stitching stripes in it.
Don't say ugly. Some people might like it.
Sorry. Okay. They're not for me. Okay.
There you go.
They're not for me.
Okay.
You're right. This channel isn't politically correct. Come on. So when you order it, they ask you, what is this thing called?
It's called a weather guard.
Weather
guard.
It is. Okay.
It says white weather guard.
So you can choose white or black. So when you roll it up, we want ours to show white. Well, they made this backwards. So when it rolls up, it had this black on there. So I didn't like that one. Got rid of it. But I got the one that I want. So that is the end that rolls up and it fades down.
This is then it rolls up.
No, this isn't. Well, I don't know what you call it. This is the part that is by the camper.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is the part with the flap that hangs down. It's a nice variegated. It goes white down to black. Matches our color-wise our other awning. So that's where we got it.
Yep.
And after a few nice, persuasive emails, and this is not the premium vinyl.
Well, and this one's not messed up because it's white on both sides. So they couldn't mess up on this one.
So is it a good product? I don't know. I feel like it's very overpriced. It's got some stitches around there, but this is the only place.
Yeah, unless you get custom made, probably more. And the original one did last probably since 1920.
2000.
Since 2020.
It was the original of the camper. Yeah.
Not 2020, 2000.
2000.
I messed up today. So since 2000, so 24 years.
Okay, what's next?
So now we got to slide this onto the rail.
How do we do it?
You slide it onto the rail. So basically, this is the side.
Oh, this
is the side that goes on the camper.
You're right.
This is the side that goes on the rail.
This is the part that goes.
This is going to go in.
All right, where's your?
So which way does it go on? This is the way I make sure. Okay, this end is going to be, if we're looking at the camper, so this is the passenger side of the camper, driver side of the camper. So it's going to sit on like this. This is right here, right? Yeah. So, and I already have this in this slot. So this slot is going to be for the awning. So we're just going to slide it in like this. Just like this. Just slide it in just like that. It might be too long. I hope not. So we'll slide it in and see what happens. We have to cut some off. It's kind of dumb. So let's get it started here. Okay. You gotta be careful as you don't want to just cut it either. But
that's
okay. So it's obviously too long.
What do you do with this?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's too long. So what we should have done is measure before we put it on and then cut it.
Oh my goodness.
So we're learning along with you as we do it.
Oh, yeah. I see. That's poking on the end. So
they leave longer just for different variances so you can custom center it. So we'll have to lay it
there's
here.
What you should have done.
Exactly. See, like I said, we're learning along with you.
Our mistakes will be your achievements.
So if you're going to be really good, you should take both ends off and do it exact. But you know what? That's going to be too much of a pain in the ass, so I'm going to do it this way. So we just need to get some scissors and cut it.
All right.
Do we have any scissors out here? So what do we do now? So like I said, we're learning with us. So I went ahead and slip the other end on so we can just make sure we're centered between both of them, because that's what you want. The spline's actually going to slide underneath a little bit. So you have to kind of just look in here. You can see the edge of it. So the spline will like bottom out towards the end of the end cap. Right?
Sure.
So I'm looking at here and make sure I'm pretty much centered between the two, which I am. And I'm looking where the edge is. So should be right about there where my thumbnail is. I'm going to cut my thumb off now. Nope. Good job. Okay. So
why are you using wire cutters?
Just because I knew it would cut good and I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
So now we can slide it on and it's probably going to be right.
Probably.
Are we sure we're doing this correct? No matter what, it has to go in this way. There's no doubt. So.
Oh my goodness. This is such an expensive. Whoa.
Okay. So now.
And then you just cut this off?
Yeah. So this now you will cut off. So let's just make sure this is correct. So when it's on the, sorry, before I do more cutting.
No.
Measure twice, cut once, right?
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I've learned that the hard way a couple of times. So when you roll it up, okay, you can see this is on the top when it's rolled up, or when it's rolled out. Sorry, when it's rolled out, and then you can't see it, but here's the awesome flap that sticks down, just look pretty and stuff. And then so
gotta use some.
This is gonna go like this, and as it rolls up, it's gonna go this way. So this way you put everything on the right way. Everything's correct.
Rolls that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This stays on top. Why do you do that? Because when it's straight out, got tension on it, it helps the ring pour off the edge, unless you tilt it a little bit anyway. But you should always want this on top. If it's underneath.
No, I get that. I was just wondering if it rolled back that way.
It rolls, so it rolls backwards like this. It rolls like this.
Okay.
That's how it rolls. So I know that for a fact. And then this.
I always know it just rolls and it hits the camper.
Your weather guard will be right there. Yep. Well, if I let go of it, yeah, it goes bam. But yeah. So maybe that's on there. So then you put the end cap on, which we have to cut this end here. And then the cap's going to go on like this, and it should be centered.
La-di-da, la-di-dee.
Yep. So you see it's got a tiny bit of play, hardly any.
It's fine.
So yeah, it's totally
fine. I love it.
So now we just got to get the new rivets put in, and then we can start putting on the camper. Time to pop rivet, pop rivet.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Just one?
Nope.
Oh.
Takes two. You could probably put 4 if you want, but 2 was what was in it before. That's what it's supposed to do.
It's supposed to do that?
Mm-hmm. Supposed to break off.
Okay. Now we slide it on.
Now we slide it on the camper, put it on the rails, and hopefully the tension's right. All right, you ready to slide this in?
Not really.
Okay.
Do you need my help?
So we're going to see if I can do it by myself, but Jen might have to help. Basically, we're going to try and slide this into the I guess they call it the awning mount.
Channel?
Awning channel.
Awning mount channel?
Sure.
You're going that way to this way?
Yes.
Okay. This isn't a lot of area to work here. I'm not very tall. Is that okay to be sticking out?
Yeah, we can still roll it up.
Okay. It's not too bad. It seems dangerous.
You got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are we doing?
I'll just hang out here. Oh, it has to go. Do we need to roll this in?
Roll it up. I don't think it'll roll anymore, so that's probably as far as it's going to go.
I don't know if this is good.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now what happens?
So basically on there, I'll put the bolts in to attach these, and then I got to take the thing out and see if the tension is correct. So, yeah. This happens to take a 5/16 or 8mm, depending if you want to be metric or standard. I have the bolts in my pocket here.
I mean, it looks better already.
So far, yeah.
How do you guys like all of our stickers? Trying to cover the whole window.
Yeah, some are getting already faded. It's hard to get quality stickers anymore.
I sure hope this works.
Yeah, hopefully I got it right this time.
I think, do you have to put a screw in to hold that awning from going back and forth?
Yeah, so once we make sure it works right and everything and centered and stuff, then we'll put a screw in it.
Okay.
Yeah, right now you can see it sliding side to side.
Yeah, that doesn't seem good.
Which could be a bonus because it used to go like way over here. But I'm going to try to have it like that. So we'll see how it works. It has to go in the middle of this. Well, not really, but
He knows all the details.
okay, which way is the pin going? Pin's out.
Oh boy. What's going to happen? I was here to catch you.
Good. So far it's holding.
Oh man. That's beautiful.
I feel like it needs more attention because it should roll better than that.
Now what?
I just have to take it off here and turn it more, put more pre-tension on it.
Gosh dang it.
It holds okay, but
Now we gotta redo it.
I don't know if it's the best, so I feel like it needs more.
Is this a dangerous place for me to be right now?
No.
Okay.
So I'm going to just pull it out a little bit and then take it off and then try to turn it. Hopefully it's not too much.
Oh.
Okay, wants to turn that way, so let's do it.
Well, this isn't actually that hard, but I'm not the one doing it.
Almost let it
What
go.
tension are you putting on there?
I was doing 5 more.
Holy moly. Oh, crap. Okay, we're past the danger level.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we can pull it out and see what you think. Let's see what it does. Definitely feels tighter. So it definitely goes up. Still kind of stakes out, but
It's better.
so these are what holds it. So this is the regular standard Truckin on. They also have called the auto rafter, which
Truckin
means
on.
yeah, the auto rafter. These right here, the ones I just put on. So I let go, but it's done. So this is the installed position.
That's all you have to do?
Yeah.
I never put the awning out. That's Rick's job.
Yeah.
So is this done?
Maybe.
What's left? What did you forget?
I think something's wrong.
What?
I don't.
Oh no.
It seems like this should be on the top and this should be on the bottom. So I'm not sure why it's
What?
off sequence like that.
What? Wait, I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm not sure. See this? Maybe this is right, but this should be. I guess that's okay.
It's supposed to hang like that, isn't it?
I guess so. This should be hanging down like this.
Where do you think it's supposed to be?
I was thinking this should be on the top. Like this part should be up here.
And then it flaps over?
Yeah. This probably makes more sense. So.
That's how it's supposed to be, right?
It looks good, right? Are you happy with it? I guess that's right. Well, the other thing is, wait, see, this was kind of tight. I guess that's okay. Usually, I thought this would be down below on the bottom. But.
Oh, you mean, well, maybe because you wound it too tight. I don't know.
It doesn't matter which way I wind it. It's the way it is.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Usually that thing was just hold everything. Okay, tell them what you're talking about.
So okay, so see how this is down in the bottom channel? There's a channel up on the top. So there's a channel basically 180 degrees on the roller. So this I would think would have been down here.
That's how it used to be.
Yeah, so it's up here. So if I pull this out, let's pull it out. I think it used to be that way. So if you pull this out, see?
That's how it...
that's the way it should be. But then the rafters...
So you're saying that the flap should be hanging in that channel, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, what I'm saying is the channel... This doesn't make sense. So I think it is correct the way it is. So, because if you look at this side, this isn't hanging over very good. It doesn't look very good, right?
No.
See right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it does look better if it's back up like that, right?
Yeah.
So this must be the way it's supposed to be.
Well, the problem with the old way is that stupid strap would be pushed along the side and then the wind would like blow it always around, and now it's kind of wedged in there.
Yeah, well, I always did this anyway, just to get it out of the way. That's what I did.
I don't know. Does the door open?
It won't right now because I don't have it all the way up. So,
oh, I see. Okay.
So you loosen these up, and then move up to where you want it.
Okay, got it.
Which that changes it too. So I guess it is correct. Which I don't see it change it.
If it's not, just let us know in the comments. We don't care.
So now it clears.
Okay. Well, it's way prettier than the other thing.
Yeah. So now it's up higher too. So.
Well, the other one would always.
Just the way it is.
That thing would always flip up on the top, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. You calling this done?
The only thing I do is just make sure I'll get this centered and then put the screw in here, which I'm not going to bore you with that. I think you know how to put a screw in something, so. If not, then you probably shouldn't be watching this. So,
Okay.
yep. All right.
I'm gonna say it's done.
I like it. Looks nice. I'm glad you changed to the gray instead of the red stitching thing.
Yes, it's ugly.
Yeah. I don't think it was that bad.
And on a side note, we've had this deck on here for a few years. It was our very first YouTube video, folks.
Yep.
You saw both of us were on there. Go check it out.
And today you saw both of us were on it. I'm not saying we're not big, but it held quite a bit of weight. So.
Oh, I'm fat, so it's okay.
Definitely a plus.
Subscribe, like, all that good stuff.
Do it.
See you in the next video.